It is estimated that about 10 to 15% of the world's population comprises of convinced atheists, which is more than 1 billion people. Currently, there are 7.8 billion people in the world, and the numbers are just going up. But why do the remaining 6 billion people believe in the concept of an unknown deity, living and unseen by everyone? Religion is defined as the belief and control of supernatural power and the worship of a personal god or gods. But you might be thinking, does my spaghetti god from a distant planet count? Well, the simple answer is no.
No, God!
But you might find it funny though that there are more than 4,000 religions in the world, but not all of them are as popular, simply due to the size of the mainly dominant religions, like these ones, where you can see that 16% of them account for thousands of small religions. But what is the point of believing in something? Breaking down the psychology of religious people can be difficult, since it is often seen as rude and intrusive.
Shayna, they bought their tickets. They knew what they were getting into. I say, let them crash.
It is a common practice in evolutionary science to distinguish phenomena between ultimate and proximate causes. Simply put, ultimate cause is the reason why something occurs in a fashion widely accepted by the masses, while proximate cause is the closest real-world answer to why something might have occurred. For example, birds flying south for the winter. The ultimate cause of bird migration is the increase in survival and reproduction experienced by those who seasonally moved to warmer climates where food was plentiful. In contrast, the proximate cause is the decrease in daylight hours, serving as a trigger that it's time to head south. Religion, when put through this scientific process, is seen as a universal feature of humanity. Belief can be seen through three main angles: cognitive, motivational, and societal. In cognition, those who try to rationalize everything around them will most likely move away from religion, while those who feel emotions strongly can learn to empathize with the religion, which leads into their motivations, one of which is that religion provides a road for self-betterment. People who follow the holy guidance of a sacred text feel the need to discipline themselves and live a rather simpler form of life. Another motivation is the sense of community a religion creates by bringing different people together, by simply believing in the same concepts. And lastly, from a societal standpoint, it is a common conception that a developed country is more likely to be less religious compared to an underdeveloped country. And this is mostly attributed to the social security that a country can provide to its people. For example, Japan has one of the highest standards of living in the world, but only 4% of its population claims to be religious. Traditionally, Japan was a Buddhist country, and religion played an important role in the daily lives of the Japanese, until after World War II, a point from which onward, religion simply muted away into obscurity. A similar trend has been observed in Western Europe, which many social scientists now categorize as post-Christian. The US, although following a similar trend, is still a bit of an exception to the rule. But it is also possible that the lack of financial and healthcare security, mixed with the laissez-faire attitude of American society, makes people less certain about their futures, which makes the idea of a benevolent God much more attractive. But in the end, even if there was a rational reason for organized religion in a modern society, it is simply human nature to be complicated and unpredictable. And it is simply their desire to escape the horrors of a normal and stressful life which leads them to believe in a religion and gain a sense of peace of mind.
These are facts, and facts don't care about your feelings.
All right, Ben, I know you like to say facts don't care about your feelings, but I want to tell you some facts about your feelings.